Hello, welcome guys. Welcome. I am so honored to have you here. My name is Arica Angelo and we are live from Bali, Indonesia. I just love saying that. It's so much fun. So you guys, I have told you, if you've not subscribed to my channel, do it, because when you're a subscriber, when I go live like this, it'll notify you. It'll let you know, hey, Arica Angelo has gone live and she's got a special message for you. I almost sounded like Daffy Duck there, like special message for you. So make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Yay, Dave's here, Jason's here, the real Flex is here. Oh my gosh, I just love you guys. I love you. If you can give me a thumbs up, and that lets YouTube know, like, hey, this person's channel is good and people like her, and then it will help share my work with other people. And so other people can find me. If YouTube feels like you guys like me, then they'll go, well, maybe other people will like her. So it's really important that you give me a thumbs up so that we can not just bring change into your life, but to people all over the world. That is the beauty of YouTube, is we get to impact people all over the world. You guys, this live stream is going to be a little bit different. It's a more heartfelt one. It's a very honest one. You know, a lot of times I talk about like dating advice, and that stuff is fun, but we're going to talk about the real nitty gritty of this, the meat of this, what actually brings transformation. Because dating advice, that helps people like on the outside stuff, like the little things that they can't get past. But to be honest with you, like when it comes to, if you've had resistance finding a woman and it becomes such a challenge for you, that is a sign of there is something that needs to transpire. And what needs to transpire is a transformation inside of you. And so while I do love giving dating advice, because I think you need the practical advice, I think that that is very helpful. The most important thing is if you keep attracting the wrong women, or if women constantly like turn you down and they reject you, women aren't into you, you're just in failed relationship after failed relationship. These are signs that you need to stop and that there needs to be a transformation. Too many times we want to see the world around us change. You want to see women show up differently towards you. And you just want those things to just change overnight. But what you don't understand, my darling, is that there is magic inside of you, and that there's a transformation that needs to occur on the inside of you. And as that transformation transpires, that as you have that awakening, that from there, exactly, when that emotional warrior who has the grit, the guts to go through this transformation, that is when life begins to shift. That's when life begins to turn around. I just heard a client the other day say that, you know, he was processing and just like having some big epiphanies in his life. And then all of a sudden, he's been looking for the love of his life. That's like his journey. He wants the love of his life. And as he was processing some really big epiphanies and becoming awakened to himself and having the courage to see himself and to share himself, that opened the door for this beautiful woman to come into his life. And so we're going to talk about a really strong topic. And the title of this, I said, Quit Failing with Women and Heal Your Inner Child. And what do I mean by this? Guys, every client that I have worked with, the majority of them, most of my clients are this. My clients are men who they're about to go through divorce, and the wife is literally ready to sign papers. And they're like, help me get my wife back. Men who have cheated on their girlfriends, guys who constantly like get rejected. Like they go on one date, they can't get the next date. They approach women say F off. They get rejected by women a lot. Men that hear over and over, there's just no chemistry. Like these are the things that my clients hear. Or they've gone through one failed relationship after the next, and they go, okay, it cannot be all these women. Maybe I need to look inside. Maybe I need to look in the mirror. Maybe I need to become an emotional warrior. So when I say to you, quit failing with women and heal your inner child, a lot of times we have had experiences in our life where love was not safe. A girlfriend cheats on you. Your parents lie to you and withhold information all your life, and they don't tell you the truth. And so you have that sense of betrayal, that everyone's going to betray you. So you have like this invisible wall, this invisible shield that no one can penetrate. And you wonder why, you know, every woman that comes, like she bounces off this wall. Like there's that like rejection where she just flees. She flees. Guys, this is a journey that I've been talking about for a long time, about becoming an emotional warrior. Because for that transformation to really transpire, it takes guts and it takes courage to face yourself in the mirror. And most of us are terrified to face ourselves in the mirror and begin to heal that inner child, to begin to heal those things inside that keep women away from you, that keep love out of your life, that keep those failing relationships that just continue on and on and on. And guys, what needs to transpire is healing those wounds, facing those wounds, having the courage to go, okay, this shit hurt. Because basically what happens is when we have a wound that happens in our life, this is why I talk about healing the inner child. When we have a wound that happens in our life, that wound, we make an agreement right then and there, okay? And we make an agreement and we go, I will never let this happen again. That was too painful. I never want that to happen again. And so all of a sudden we put up these shields, these walls, this self-protection. And then what happens is it becomes a repellent to the world around us. The world around us doesn't want to interact. And you're like, why are people always rejecting me? Why do women run from me? Why do I always get crazy ass bitches for relationships? Like, why does every woman say I suck at communication? Why does this keep happening? And if things keep showing up in your life, my love, it's time to look in the mirror. It's time to become the emotional warrior who is strong enough, who is brave enough, who is courageous enough to be able to face himself. And so I have made a free training video for you guys. I'm putting the link right there. You can watch this training video. Or like Frank just says, I get lots of offers. Yeah, some men get lots of offers of women, but then they can never keep them. Or they do get in a relationship with them and the women are constantly frustrated with them. The women are constantly annoyed with them. Why? Something on the inside is happening and the universe, the world around you is going, this isn't working. This isn't working. And so that doesn't change until we change. And in order for us to change, we have to face ourselves, guys. We have to face ourselves. And Ed just said, why do women refuse to communicate? And listen, here's the thing. If you become an emotional warrior, you will only accept in your life an emotional warrior. So the woman has to show up this way as well. And so when the only reason that this doesn't happen is if you, like me, have had issues with being the fix-it, that you need to fix everything. I've all my life felt like I need to fix everything, which hello, ha, why I became a coach, ha, 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 ha. Then you want to fix these people, but that's not your responsibility. It's not my responsibility. People have to want to change, right? So guys, this is a beautiful time in life. Let me just talk about what's going on with Corona in the world and why this is a perfect opportunity for you to look at yourself. Guys, I don't know, like I talk, a lot of my clients say that when they coach with me, they're like, Arica, I did not realize that this was going to be a spiritual experience. And that's not something that I talk about a lot on my YouTube, but yeah, course, it's a journey of the heart. It has to be a spiritual experience. It cannot all be through the mind. It has to be through the heart. And that's why most dating and relationship advice is failing you right now, because all of it is going through the logic. It's not going through the heart. And so right now with Corona and everything that's going on, we are in the middle of a big awakening. a huge awakening. Whether you yeah, Tyler's like, I'm feeling emotional lately. Absolutely, babe. Honor that, because that is the awakening that is happening. There's energy. There are things on the planet that are finally here to support us and our healing and transformation. We're finally ready to receive it. I shouldn't say it's finally here. It's always been here. We are ready for a transformation. Like Corona, you can call it whatever you want it, but it is an awakening. It is an opportunity of reclamation. Do you understand this? That this awakening, I'm going to say this again, you need to write this down. This awakening is an opportunity of reclamation, of reclaiming yourself, of reclaiming your heart, of reclaiming your desires, of reclaiming your dreams. This is an opportunity of reclamation for any of those who choose to be emotional warriors and go through this awakening. And like Tyler said, yes, it can be very emotional. Of course it can be emotional. And that's a healthy thing. I went through a situation just recently where something really hurt me, really hurt me. And one of my staff members said to me, they saw me crying, and I said, I'm really sad and this really hurts. Yes, fear is part of it. That's part of the awakening, Tyler. We honor those feelings. And so I was crying, and one of my staff members said, Arica, be strong, be strong. And I looked at my staff member and I said this. I said, the fact that I am crying does make me strong. If I push those emotions inside, Tyler, if we push the fear, if we push the sadness inside, that makes you a spiritual pussy, not an emotional warrior. An emotional warrior allows themselves to feel things because they know that if they push those emotions down for too long, eventually those emotions will spring up and wreak havoc. Why do you think people have heart attacks and mental breakdowns and they have disease in their body, chronic disease? Because these are emotions that have been stuffed down for years, and it shows up in our relationships. It shows up in our health because we're not getting these things resolved, because we're not facing them, because we're not healing them. But we are in the middle of an awakening that is causing a reclamation for us. This is an opportunity for us to become whole, healed, alive. But you have to have courage. I cannot emphasize that enough. You have to have courage. I mean, you're like, some men have said, what do you mean by this emotional warrior? I made a training video so that you know what I'm talking about, and you can access it right there. But men, I want you to know this, that if you so choose to go on the journey, if you choose to go on the journey of healing this, of healing those child wounds, of healing the betrayal of a woman who cheated on you, if you have the courage to face these things, my love, then you are setting yourself up for an opportunity to radically transform your life, to have the desires that you never even thought were possible, to become the person that you never ever thought you could be. You guys, the fact that I am living in Bali now and living the life of my dreams and am so powerful, and the woman that I am today, that was not who I was. It took a shitload of courage. It took a fuckload of risk to get me here. Because if you had met me when I was 20 and 19, I was the most scared, rejected person you would have ever come across. I had so much fear in my body. It was unreal. And this is why when people say, why do you have such a heart for men? I say, because I know what they're going through. I know the pain of rejection. I know the fucking frustration of when you're trying to figure something out in your life and you keep hitting your head against the wall and nothing works. I understand men's pain. I've been there in my own life. And it has taken so much courage. It's taken risk after risk after risk after risk. And it has taken the heart of a mother freaking emotional warrior to have that courage to get to the other side. And guys, this is an opportunity for you. This is an opportunity. If you are lost, please watch this free training video. Please watch it. Let it speak to your heart. I tell you what, when me and my staff, when we were making this video, We were bawling our eyes out. And this opportunity that I'm presenting to you guys, this one is what I do with my own life. Not only is this the journey that I take my clients who work with me for 6 months, not only is this the journey that I take them through, this is my life journey. When I watch this video, I cry because it still speaks to my heart. Guys, this is what it means to be alive. You cannot go through life living dead any longer. So many people live life in the gray, withholding opportunities from themselves of truly experiencing the richness, the color, the joy, the vibrancy, the passion of life. And this is your opportunity to come awake and come alive. So make sure that you watch this video. Guys, I want to tell you that I love you so much. And you need to know that. You need to know that you are so freaking loved. I remember going through a really hard time in my life, and my mentors, my coaches, the people in my life who were supporting me at that time, when they saw me messy, when they saw me broken, I'll never forget listening to my coach say, Arica, I love you even in your mess. You don't have to be perfect. I love you in your mess. And I am saying to you men, wherever you are, whether you're sad, whether you're feeling defeated, whether you're feeling hopeless, whether you're feeling lost, whether you're feeling confused, I am saying to you, baby doll, you are loved right where you are. That I love you right where you are, in the middle of your anger, in the middle of your frustration, in the middle of your confusion, in the middle of your sense of loneliness and feeling lost, that in that very moment that you, my darling, are loved and that you are valuable, and that your love and your value does not come from how you perform or what you have in this life and this world, but that you, my dear, are loved for who you are, that there is a God-given right on the inside of you to be loved. And that this is an opportunity for grace to come into your life in this time of awakening, for you to receive the love that you were always meant to receive. This is an opportunity of grace and mercy, for hearts to be stretched open wide, for love to be poured in, for your life, for your mind to be saturated with love. Because that's what you deserve, baby. That's what you deserve. That is who you are meant to be, as a person who is loved, who is valued, who is appreciated, who is respected, who is adored, who is cherished, who is championed. You guys, thank you for taking the time to be here with me. I freaking love you guys so much. I hope that you feel that love. Today, it's a fire love. It's not really a soft love today. Today, it's a fire love. It's a fire love. But you know what? Fires are beautiful because fires bring light. Fires warm us. Fires can be really good. And sometimes fires can also purify gold, can't they? So this is a time of awakening. This is a time of reclamation. It's time to reclaim yourself. It's time to face yourself in the mirror, quit failing with women, heal those inner child wounds. And you can start by watching this free training video. Guys, I love you so much. Thank you for being here with me. Fire can cook food. That's so brilliant. Thank you for being here with me. If you're just watching this video, like, make sure that you comment and let me know. I would love for you guys, this video is about to end. But when it does end, I want to hear back from you. Just let me know in the comment section. Please tell me in the comment section what part of this you needed to hear. What part of this really spoke to you? Because it's important to me that I am sharing the things that connect with your heart, that you really need to hear. I love you guys so much. Be loved today. Know that you're loved. I know for a lot of you, it's the evening, some it's morning. You guys are just coming here from everywhere. But I just love you guys so much. And make sure that you watch that free training video. I'm so excited. It will really touch your heart. It's 20 minutes, but it's worth every second. It is worth every second. Okay, guys. Logan says, I just got here. Yes, check out the beginning. I'm going to end this live stream now. I love you guys. Be loved. But this is a time of reclamation. We are an awakening. Don't let this pass you by. Step into it. Step into it. I love you guys. You take care. Bye.